How many of you have actually dealt with missing volunteers, with failing technology, with un poco loco speakers? And how many times have you had to pull an event with no money whatsoever or any sponsors? I'm sure many of you. Well, congratulate yourself. You made it. You did it. Your event's a success. So even turn around to your neighbor and just tap them on the back or give them a warm thank you hug, because she or he deserves it too. We are all on the same TEDx boat. We are all successes here, despite all our brilliant failures. So go for it. More hugs, more hugs. Patch Adams says we need 8 of those per day, so why not? Well, have you noticed that what has saved you many times is probably your humor? Truly, humor will save you most of the time when you have the most amount of challenges. And humor and laughter, besides your infinite ingenuity and creativity, will come and rescue you many times. And it will also make your journey, TEDx journey, much more enjoyable and more effective too. So I took the liberty to actually go ahead and just think about some reasons of why we have become TEDx organizers at first place. How about your skyrocketing TED cred score? Have you checked that already or recently? Because I'm sure after Doha it will be like skyrocketing through the roof. And how about bragging about your brilliant failure to your friends? They'll appreciate that for sure. You probably have turned all your speakers into rock stars by now. And you yourself are a master of free everything. Free food, free venues, just not free you. And you also collect so much good karma while doing this. And no pizza, I'm sorry. You probably remember that TED talk about what pizza means in the latest TED. No time for that. And there I go, losing my nose. Okay, perfect transition. To something that I created especially for you. I took the 10 commandments, but before seeing those, let's see, when you have no money whatsoever, what do? Well, you start by testing your ingenuity and the law of attraction. And you try to find all the volunteers in the world and recruit them in your team. And maybe you start swimming and tweeting with sponsors of all kinds in kind. And finally, you just let go. And you do it anyway, right? But let's move to the commandments. Those are the original 10. And I said, we have to do a TEDx version of them. And how about that you shall never throw your typical event? Just the perfect one will do. You shall dream a great dream and pull something that has never been done before. No more, no less. You shall be very ingenious and persistent. And don't forget your sense of humor. You shall create the ultimate brain spa of ideas and global think tank out of nothing. And you'll do it instantly. And you'll create an amazing, exquisite controversy, as Chris says. You shall be proud of yourself, and you shall share your brilliant failures like we do here with the rest of your teams. You shall not faint on stage, and you shall thank all of your sponsors and all of your volunteers and all of your teams, unless you want to go to a TEDless planet. You shall never, ever write your speaker speech, even if you fear losing your life or even your TEDx license. You shall not encourage TED addiction, unless you want to start a TED Anonymous salon. You shall remember all the while, laughter is great. And finally, you shall make miracles happen, because the power of TED is with and in you, X times. Thank you. Shukran. Gracias. Grazie.